After years of mismanagement, and after years of deceit, years of damaging the image of this club, today, on this famous day, Josep Maria Bartomeu has been arrested in Barcelona, and we right here, we love to see it. And welcome here to TalkFCB, and welcome back to the channel, guys, on this fine Monday morning. What a start to the week this is. What a start to March this is. Because you know what? This is the time where our club can move forward. We are nearing the elections now that are coming to give us that new lease of life. And in terms of our previous president, the man who day after day, year after year, when he was in power, dragging this club's name through the mud, well, that's not happening. That will not happen no more. Because like I say, this morning, Bartomeu has been arrested at his home in connection there with the Barça-gate scandal. We're going to be discussing all of that. And yes, we are excited. Yes, we are happy. Because you know what? We've been waiting for this. It was inevitable. It was coming. Now it is here. Because of course, guys, Barça-gate, just to give you a quick refresher, we have spoken about it and been aware of it for some time now, but of course it was the social media scandal in which Bartomeu, let's not forget, used the club's own money to pay for a smear campaign carried out there by i3 Ventures. And remember, that campaign was against the club's own players. It was against the likes of Lionel Messi, along with a number of other influential figures of our past. And it was a classic case of Bartomeu, what he did right throughout his tenure at the club, doing everything in his power to protect his own image, to protect his own interests, putting that ahead of the club, and in doing so, damaging the club's image and indeed its legends. He was and is an absolute disgrace of a man. And given the fact here that Bartomeu is accused of paying around 600% above the market rate for these kind of services, and given the fees paid to i3 Ventures just happened there to be marginally below the threshold at which the club would have needed to sign off on those services, it is absolutely no surprise to me whatsoever that the police now are treating this as corruption. And rightly so, because on Monday morning, indeed, the Spanish police actually raided the club's offices in relation to Barça-gate, and following the raid, the police then indeed went to Bartomeu's home, where he was arrested, and we await right now further news on exactly what is going to follow. He wasn't the only one either. Former Barça CEO Oscar Grau has also been arrested by the police. And like I say, guys, never would we want to be happy at somebody else's misfortune. Never ever would we celebrate here somebody potentially going to prison. But at the end of the day, we knew this was coming. We have seen Bartomeu's actions. We have seen the man he is now for year upon year upon year, and all of the things that he's got our club wrapped up in. Because honestly, when this news came out, when I woke up this morning and saw that yes, Bartomeu has been arrested, it wasn't shocking to me. I wasn't surprised by any means at all. My first question actually was, okay, which potential crime is he being arrested for? Because there are so many different things, so many things that have tried to be brushed under the carpet during his tenure as president. But now, could it all come out? What we've been saying all along about this man, it's now being proven in front of our very eyes. Now, as you would expect them to do, FC Barcelona have released an official statement. They have said there on all the club's platforms regarding the entry and the search by the Catalan police force this morning at the Camp Nou offices by order of the Instructing Court number 13 in Barcelona, which is in charge of the case relating to the contacting of monitoring services on social networks. FC Barcelona have offered up their full collaboration to the legal and police authorities to help make clear facts which are subject to investigation. The information and documentation required by the judicial police force relates strictly to the facts relative to this case. FC Barcelona express its utmost respect for the judicial process in place and for the principle of presumed innocence for the people affected within the remit of this investigation. So Barca there just making the kind of statement you would expect from the club. And I can understand, guys, that some people are saying, you know what, is this a dangerous situation now for Barcelona? Is this something that we should be worried about? A former president there being arrested, is this going to damage the club's image even further? But what I would say to that is, everything I've just said there about Bartomeu, previously, he would put himself first. He would protect his own image at the expense of the club. But now, it's out there for everybody to see. He is the man responsible. It's not about the club. He can't now use the club. He can't defend himself by hiding behind the club's crest. This is on him. This is about his actions. That is separate now from the club. We are better, so much better off without him. And like I say, on the verge of the elections, could the timing be any more perfect? And just indeed to confirm, just to put all of your minds at ease, none of this, absolutely none of this, no matter what he does, no matter what he says, the elections will not be affected. We, on March the 7th, we are going to have a new president. And honestly, can it get any better right now? I don't think so. Now, yesterday, guys, over on MORETALKFCB, it was very, very late last night, so I can understand maybe if you missed it. But if you want to go over there now and check it out, I did do a video reacting to the presidential debate there between Joan Laporta, Victor Font, and indeed Toni Freksa. And I just want to say once again on Toni Freksa, even more so now, given this news, he is somebody who has worked side by side with not only Sandra Rosset, who went to prison, but now Bartomeu, who could be on his way there. This man shouldn't even be allowed within a 100-mile radius of the club, let alone inside it, as the new president. It cannot be him. It must not be him. We need a future here, away from these type of people. We need a future where the man at the helm has only the club's best interests in his heart. This, like I say, is a day that we've waited for. We have been counting down to the moment we finally got justice. And I am absolutely loving all of your reactions. And it really is quite difficult to pick any favourites because really you guys are just coming out here with things that are absolute gold. But have a look at this one here, and I thought this was funny because after the game on the weekend, this was literally on Saturday, Messi just happened there to give an autograph to an officer. Nothing going on here, absolutely nothing at all. He was there for quite a while. And as you can see here, the caption, "Yes, officer, Bartomeu lives here." And I thought this one was really, really good as well. Because just remember that every single time there's a crisis at Barcelona, every single time there's a scandal, and they had to have a big board meeting at the Camp Nou, you would always see them get lunch. And usually it would be a pizza delivery, the boxes there just left outside of the club's offices. And this right here is when the pizza delivery guy turns up, expecting his usual order to come through, but what's he gonna find? There's no one left! And of course, I mean, obviously, there is plenty of messy reactions there, because let's not forget, guys, this was the guy that back in the summer, he effectively went head-to-head with Bartomeu, and Bartomeu sort of forced him to stay against his will. He tried to be the big man. He tried to be the man with all the power, you know, holding Messi effectively to ransom. Look who's winning now. Look who's come out on the winning side. Bartomeu in the mud. Honestly, right now, the celebrations, the feeling of joy that, you know what, this man is being seen for what he truly is. Thank you as always, guys, for your amazing support. I want to see those thoughts down below. I want to know how you're feeling right now. The future, it looks bright for us. But for Bartomeu, not so much. I'll see you soon, guys. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.